What's up, guys? Today I've got some pretty good news for you. Input Redirection Client Qt has been updated to version 2.1. Now, what is awesome about this update is the A and B and the X and Y buttons are now swappable on XInput gamepads. Now, ever since Luma 8.0 had brought in the Rosalina menu with its built-in input redirection client, we have been forced to be using another program to either remap our XInput gamepads such as X360CE, or if you're using some other kind of controller, you could change the inputs that way. Say if you were using a Wii U Pro controller and routed it through WinUsoft, maybe that's how you were swapping the buttons before. But now there is an option within Input Redirection Client itself to make the A button the B button and the X button the Y button. Now you can see on an XInput gamepad, the buttons are the opposite of the Wii gamepad or any Nintendo gamepad for that matter. So, if you've been stuck button smashing the wrong buttons while you've been playing your Nintendo 3DS, this is going to fix it. Game in Canada. One other thing that I wanted to talk about here that I thought maybe wasn't really a good idea is the home button is now mapped to your left control stick click. So if you're going ham in a game and you're like, you're gaming super hard and all of a sudden you click this left stick, boom, you've been brought to the home menu and it's going to pause your game. And over here, the right control stick, your C stick, pressing it down now controls your power button. So you're going a little ham, you accidentally hit the power button, and boom, your game's gone. I don't know who thought of that. That's the worst idea I've ever heard of. And now the home button in the middle, instead of it being a home button, it's your power long button. So now you have the ability to just push one button and completely shut off your Nintendo 3DS without saving anything. To me, those are all horrible ideas, and the home button should be just the home button. Now, hopefully that gets sorted because clearly that's a horrible idea. I don't know how you would even finish, like how do you get to the end of compiling the program and you're like, I'm gonna make two buttons that can completely shut off the 3DS without saving anything. Genius, let's do it. And especially two buttons that are so easily pressed. You just accidentally press these things down by accident while you're playing. I don't know. Crazy to me. If you accidentally double tapped it, you'd shut off your game. Like, I don't even know, man. Alright, let's get into this. I'm going to click download and I'll meet you guys down in the downloads. Here we are down in the downloads. Go ahead and right click input redirection client.zip and you want to extract it to itself because it needs its own folder to go into. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the zip. Now, you can either just open this up and run this. And here's what the new one looks like. So apparently it now saves your IP address, which is absolutely awesome. So you don't have to enter in your IP address every single time. That makes my life super easy. And you can also invert the Y-axis. So I guess that inverts your control stick. Up is down, down is up. And you can also, here's the invert the A and the B and the X and the Y. So you can go ahead and click those and that'll turn your controller more like a Wii U Pro controller, which matches up with your Nintendo 3DS. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my stream here. So I've got the stream open. I'm going to hit my Rosalina menu. I'm going to scroll down to miscellaneous options and then I'm going to go to start input redirection. And it says OK. I'm going to hit B 3 times to exit. And now my XInput gamepad should be working. And it works perfectly, which is absolutely awesome. And I'm going to try to launch something, or I'm going to open up a folder here by pressing the B button, which normally wouldn't do anything. And the B button now opens stuff. So the B button is now the A button. I am totally stoked on that. B button exited, or the A button exited right out. You can see that. Awesome. I'm going to launch up a game here, and we'll just play for a second. Why not? I've loaded up Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and I just want to show you. So here's the home button working. So that's now your home button, strangely enough. And then you can go ahead and hit A to just go right back into it. And I'm going to try the power button here. See? That's not cool. If you were playing a game and you accidentally hit that, you would exit your game without saving. That is not cool. I'm not down with that in the slightest, and they need to change that immediately. So here I am in Monster Hunter Stories, having a little bit of a fight here. We defeated it, so we've got awesome victory. I'm just gonna go ahead now and spin around my character and oh no! Oh, what the oh, I just lost all my progress. Oh, if only the power button wasn't my right control stick. Rats.